So we start on this little choke point, and the first few things that I do is I move my infantry out, and they are somewhere in this spot, and so I'm sending these guys down to get all of this nice eco down here. That's the reason why I started in the middle, to be able to expand no matter which way or where he picks. And now I'm going infantry only, right? And this guy, he realizes that very quickly, and so basically you guys are gonna see my perspective on how to counter a infantry rush. We go 5 barracks for infantry, maximum infantry. In the start it seems like it's going good. We're pushing up nicely, and the thing is, I thought, you know what, I'll just overwhelm him. I'll just send as many men to his base as possible while he tries to get power and all kinds of stuff. But as you can see, there's already some artillery moving out, and a few of them not a problem, a lot of them could be a problem. So we expand this way. It's just a little fight here. It's like a little bit of a stalemate, although we are a lot closer to him than he is to us, and these guys are just expanding down this way still. And now we've engaged in some combat on the top in the norths, and as you can see now at this point, the infantry is taking a beating from this artillery, and so I decide to cancel the movement up and just gather a bunch of infantry on one spot and then send all of them straight towards the artillery just to counter this. Like, look at this. If there's infantry between them, they can just kill my infantry easily. But if we have a lot of infantry and we can look at this, instantly he knows there's a lot of infantry. This is how you counter a infantry rush. Look at all this artillery. Now we're going to clear out this, so I'm going to be able to send units from above. But I never place a barracks up there, which I should have done, to get those infantry straight into the base. And look at this. They are just shredding my units. We have 6 barracks, and still with just this few artillery, he's managing to kill my units. Now on this side we have captured this little location, and we're going to use this eco to get more units because we have a lot more eco than he has. He only has this and maybe this one, so I must be able to produce more units than he can. So with that in mind, I figured I'll just keep sending units, and here we go, another barracks, and now we've built on this spots, and I mean, we're pushing them back a little bit, but that artillery is so massive against infantry. And here comes some helicopters. It's just falling apart so quickly at this point. And so you see how I send these units down to kind of try and push. I should have built some barracks up here and send the units like this straight into the base to provide some extra fronts to allow this units of his to separate a bit and thin out. But I didn't do that. That was a mistake on my part. And still, he's just mowing down my units. We have a bunch of lines, a bunch of units going out, but we have nothing to counter the helicopters. And now this goes on for quite some time, just this stalemate. But look at this, these helicopters are now coming in to take out my eco. That's why I needed this as well, you know, obviously. Now these units are going to start moving back, and also I build a barracks here just so that those helicopters can't take out everything, and we can keep a steady production line up this way. But look at all this artillery and helicopters just coming at us. Now at this point we don't have enough infantry to kind of separate the fire, so all of this artillery can just fire down on one unit and just kill it. And there goes another barracks, and now they are claiming this, all of this on the top over here, and we still have this nice little choke point. But unfortunately these helicopters are really doing a number on us, and he can continue to just expand this way. Even though we have some units down here, it's going to be hard to get enough units up this way from the second base to compete with everything he's built already, you know. Now he's still going after my eco with these helicopters, and we just keep sending units. We're kind of keeping them nicely in this line, but it's so difficult to push through basically and get somewhere. Now look at this. Now we have a infantry line moving up this way, and we have 2 barracks down here. Is it gonna be enough? Well, let's find out. Now they've pushed up a little bit. Moving forward, slowly and steady, moving forward. Now they've built a airfield on this spot, and I sent my infantry to try and take it out as soon as possible, because that will give them a even longer range. And at this point they are inside of my base. They built another airfield on this little mountain, and this game's just slipping away. I mean, it doesn't matter how many barracks I built down here, it's kind of already gone. And all it is a few infantry, a lot of artillery, and helicopters. And that's how he counters me. That's how he counters a infantry only rush. He's pushing through. Now I'm keeping faith, you know. I'm thinking I'll build a second base down on this side and just push with that through. There goes another barracks. I figured I'll go from this side, push them back, but all that helicopters and artillery is it's just mowing my men down. It's mowing my buildings down. We slap another barracks down on this spot. He's just destroying everything at this point. Here comes some more helicopters, and it's so hopeless at this point. As the units come in, they just almost instantly get taken out. They move one at a time. There's just no way of coming back at this point. At this point, he actually sent me a message and asked if I were doing infantry only, and I said yes. And he asked if I were doing the challenge, and I said yep. So I think he must have known instantly that I was going to go infantry only. The way he countered me, so when you see a massive line of infantry coming your way, just build a bunch of artillery and helicopters. You're going to win the game. Yeah, and that's that, boys. GG. Look at that. GG, boys. I'll see you on the next one.